Welcome, race fans, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have ourselves, I think, one heck of a show. Special guest tonight, no other than Ricky BBM Bus. What's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm ready to have some fun here. Let's see if we can take a peek at the grid here. Front row, Jacob Hamnick, Nathan Kropowski. First row outside, number 30. Matt Yoker, third place. Dustin Holloway, fourth. Fifth, Cooper Wilson. And sixth, Trevor Tofano.
In seventh, we have Randy Rockwell. And eighth, we have Scott Mouse. And ninth, we have Devin Rogers. And 10th, we have BJ Sheldon.
Looks like hopefully to run up to the end of the caboose there, Chris, is Brendan Amounts on 11th. Top five should advance right to the A main event. Again, if you just want to join here, we're at Bristol Motor Speedway, but we are on dirt here. Half mile, 72 degrees temperature, 72% humidity, and 12-mile-an-hour wind here. I believe it's out of the southeast. All right, race fans, time to turn down the tunes, turn the motors up. It's time to go racing. Right here, Bristol Motor Speedway. Just came out here for iRacing 2 days ago. Got a couple green cars up here. 34, Matt Yoker, trying to find his way. Trying to find a spot here on the racetrack. You have drivers out there, race fans you're rooting for. Put in the chat. Tell us where you're from. Who you rooting on? Heat number 1, 10 drivers. 5 get the ticket to go straight to the show. Let's go up here high, up in the blimp. Track state, not too bad. Best way I can explain this, Chris, it's like a super speedway for dirt. Here we go. Green flag is out. Jacob Hamnick takes him to the front here. Turn number 1. So far, so good. 3 wide. Coming out exit turn 2. Going into turn. Oh, no. We got a couple cars going around. Look like Nathan Kropowski there. I can't tell exactly what happened, but hey, they're going to keep on going racing, Chris.
That they are. We have a battle up there in first with Hamnick, Yorker, and Trofano. Yorker's looking low. Trofano's trying to go high, trying to get a little slider going in there. Looks like Hamnick's going to lead this one, going 2 high, 1 low, trying to make it a 3-wide battle going out of turn 2.
Man, looks like those top 3 are drafting here at Bristol. Side by side, you only put a couple pieces of paper in between them. Every corner, every turn, different leader position. Hamnick, Yorker, Tofano just trying to chill out in third. But now he slides up to second, goes right for the lead. Right there. Exit turn number 2. Slingshot. Engage, ladies and gentlemen. Going to turn number 3. Oh, he does complete it. This lap is going to be his. Completing lap number 5 of 8. 3 to go. Oh, and right when I say that, he gets a little door from 34, Matt Yorker. I'm not sure if he's going to be too happy about that. Keep tuned for that for the A-main event.
Yeah, and just like that, the guy that was leading the race, he ended up going way to the back. He got into the high side coming out of turn 4 and kind of got a little loose and hit the wall and got collected on there. Right now, Trofano leading, Yorker in second, Mouse in third. Nope, fourth. Rockwell with the pass. We got 2 to go, it looks like. 2 to go. We just hit the flag.
Deuces is right. Randy Rockwell moved up to the 3rd position. Right when I say that, Scott Mouse coming right back, gives him a little door there. Slingshot, slide job was not clear. Fortunately for Randy, his car was tough, strong, held it out as we check our leader here. White flag up in the air. Trevor Tofano trying to take it home. 1 lap to go. Trying to hold off Matt Yorker here. Half a lap to go. There it is, coming out of turn number 4 by 2 car lengths. Gives it the old spin around Arua 360. Wonder if he's doing a little foreshadowing as the race after tonight will be And the sprint car 360s gets a little excited there. Going in the pit road there. Getting ready to celebrate. Well, heat number 1. So far, so good. Chris, what'd you think?
And that was really exciting. Since these came out on Tuesday, I haven't had a chance to get on this track and look around on it and see how it races, and I'm really excited to do this.
It is fun, brother. It is a fun track, good racing, nice and wide. It is definitely a blast. But unfortunately, we're up here. We got to call the shots, call the broadcast here, and they got to have the fun. Cody Kinsey on pole position number 29. Outside of him, and the number 4, it's Caleb Durgan. Second row inside, Wesser Jr., number 31. Second row outside, Harry Doyle, and the number 5.
In the third row, we have Becky Bale in 5th, and Mike Walton on the outside. In the 7th place, we have Shane Bennett, and 8th, we have Colin Dubose. And then 9th, we have Marshall Dugan. And 10th, well, he is actually race control. I'm not sure if he's racing right now. Robert Charette.
There you have it. There you go. Let's check the weather one more time. Has it changed? Hey, it only dropped 1 degree, 72 now instead of 73. 73% humidity in the wind, holding strong at 12 degrees. All right, Cody Kinsey up front here, pole sitter. The purple and white 1-1 machine, Caleb Durgan on the outside. And the 1-7 neon yellow JDS machine. Who's going to get it, race fans? Looks like we got 6 on the track. 4 having some issues with their race cars. So even they get in order, getting tightened up here. 6 cars, 5 advance, 1 has to, well, go through the B main. Face truck went off the track. 1-1 here. Cody Kinsey keeping him in order, keeping him in check, keeping Caleb Durgan there. Honest. Green flag is out. Here we go. Green flag racing heat number 2. We're at Bristol Motor Speedway on dirt for the Red River Valley iRacing League recruitment for season number 2. So far, so good. Going in at turn number 3, Caleb Durgan outside front row. Now is your leader holding it off. He does. Lap 1, your new leader, Caleb Durgan.
Caleb sending it high through that turn. 2 wide coming out on the backstretch right now between Bennett and Kinsey right there. You looking, Kinsey looking high, and Bennett's looking low on the inside, trying to get past that leader right there. 3 laps down, coming out of turn 2. It looks like Caleb Durgan's going to lead this one, and he's going to lead the next one.
He does so far. Leads every single lap. It's going to be 3 now. 5 to go. Cody Kinsey, though, is right on the rear heels of 17. And the purple machine, 1-1. Cody Kinsey trying to bring on Shane Bennett, but on the rear he is trying to get in Mr. Caleb Durgan's head. He almost leaves the door open too far for Shane Bennett. Keeps it in line. Looks like he's going to give it an old slinger as Caleb Durgan goes way up high to try to get momentum here to complete halfway through. Coming to lap number 5 complete. 3 to go with the run there, Cody Kinsey.
Sorry about that. I was looking back right there. Looks like we had a little trouble. Harry was trying to throw a slider in and just got rear-ended and sent his car flying into the pits. Right now we have Caleb on the high side. Kenzie.
And the
Caleb's
wall there,
rolling.
upside down. Caleb Durgan up and over. Wow. That looks painful. Shane Bennett, now your leader. Colin DuBois in second. Marshall Dugan in third. And Cody Kinsey recovering to 4th position, trying to get it going. Last lap here, heat number 2. A big wreck there from the top 2 leaders. Coming around turn number 4, the checker flag for Shane Bennett. The 1-0 machine made it through. Let's see if we can't go back on a replay here. Caleb Durgan on the outside, comes down, hits the right rear 1-1. Nothing intentional race incident between the two. 17 and Caleb Durgan, the 1-1. Unfortunate there. All right, let's see. Looks like we have heat number 3. Ricky Bobby started off. Third time's a charm. Let's see how this race goes.
All right. On the inside, we have Logan Rumsey. I'm pretty sure what'd you say? He's a pro?
Logan Rumsey, 5,891 with a big old WC 4.99 license.
Yep, and Brandon Grasso on the outside on second place. Dylan Raptoy in third, and Daniel P. Shepard sitting outside in fourth place in row number 2.
We'll see who all grids here, Ricky Bobby. I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and keep calling it. Jaden Voigt, 5th. Dylan Dylan Amy, 6th. BP Blair Patterson, 7th. Anthony True in 8th.
And then 9th, we have Paul Mancy and Logan Keys in the number 10th spot.
Oh, let's see here. There we go. Oh, technical difficulty there. Looks like we only got 3 cars here. Logan Keys, Dylan Raptoy, and Blair Patterson racing. Check him out on Facebook. He's a streamer right here. He usually does asphalt. Getting into the big block of modifieds. How do you think he does, Chris? You think he's going to win this heat?
He's been getting pretty good on that dirt track. I haven't really seen him race the big block modifieds or 358s or anything like that, but he's been doing a lot of rally cars on dirt.
That is correct. Rally cars he has done. Pace truck off, green flag out in the air. Here we go. Couple cars hit the wall, but we're still good. We're back racing. BP moves, I think, up to second position. He's trying to hold on to it there. That's right, Dylan Raptoy up front, BP second, Logan Keys third, but they're battling. This is the battle on the track. BP versus Logan Keys.
Yeah, Blair's looking a little fishy going on coming out of the turns right there. You see his back end up there. Yep, he's losing a little bit right there in that turn. Logan gets a huge run going off that turn going out there.
Yeah, getting a little fishy as well. Smoother in that corner right there from BP. Getting a little better, trying to get his, get the cobwebs off the old steering wheel here. Back up front, Dylan Raptoy putting the smack down on the competition, leading by 1.5 seconds over second. Speaking of second, there he is. 1.5 seconds back, right in the middle between BP and our leader, Dylan Raptoy, Chris.
Yeah, it looks like Logan's actually catching Dylan up there. I'm pretty sure he's gaining a little bit on him every single lap, but I don't know if he's going to have enough to get up there and pass him for the win.
Let's see, 3 laps, the distance is left. The gap now, you're right, 1 second. 1 second right now as we speak. Can we get a better shot from the big bacon media blimp? We can. 1 second. 1 second's the gap. They're going to hit the line here. Deuces is going to be the count of laps. Car on the move, Logan Keys. Uh-oh, Chris, he slipped up there. He just lost a lot of ground.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 1 to go right here. It looks like turn 4 is his best turn on the track right now. He's coming out of that turn a little sideways.
Yeah, white flag out. The gap now almost a half a second, but I think Dylan Raptoy's going to get it. He does. Coming out of turn number 4. Heat 3 winner. Number 27, Dylan Raptoy. 22 on the car. Heat number 3.
Looks like we're heading to the B main right now.
It looks to be correct, and I believe, we'll have to see here. It was set to 4, but we didn't have a heat number 4, so we'll see what iRacing does here. See if we can't get the grid. We'll give iRacing a hot minute here to get these drivers a chance to get in their race machines and get out on the racetrack. This is the B main, or some people like to call it the consolation race. So far, Scott Moss, Caleb Durgan, BJ Sheldon, Cooper Wilson, and Brendan Amounts are on the track. 5 drivers. Go up here, top of the pop here, in the Big Bacon Media blimp. Race fans now, they're starting to really get in here. We're getting close to the A main, and then to follow tonight is the 360's right here at Bristol. One more driver made it. We have 6. I don't know if it is just 4 advance or all drivers do make it. But we will find out shortly, won't we, Chris?
It's supposed to be 9 transfer, but I'm pretty sure all of them are transferring in.
No, there you go. No pressure then, right?
Oh no. I guess they're just fighting for that spot where they start in the back of the pack.
That's right. Fighting for every spot matters here. That's just more qualifying for the big show, the A main event. 35 laps at Bristol Motor Speedway on dirt. You can see the banking here, Chris. How hard it is to drive these cars straight at low speeds around the turns. Lights are off on the pace truck here as these drivers roll through turn number 1. Taking a peek at the track state here. Starting to see a couple of grooves getting pretty dark there, which usually means starting to get slick.
That it is. Looks like we're going to have Scott Mouse on inside pole, Caleb Durgan, Harry Doyle on 3rd, BJ Sheldon in 4th, Cooper Wilson and Brandon Mouse to round out this whole field.
Oh, that's right, on board with the lucky draw. Scott moves to the green flag is out. The B main consolation race, 12 laps. Slide job engaged, turn 1, but Caleb Durgan comes right back down, takes the lead with deuces out. Turn 3, dives it down low. We're going to follow her, Harry Doyle. He's going to try the low side. Your leader, who was Scott Mouse, now falls back to 2nd position, completing lap number 1.
Caleb's making the bottom work right now, coming out of 2. Scott Mouse is trying everything he has to run that high side and get around, but the low side looks to be the preferred line right now out of all the drivers on this track as a complete lap number 2.
I see that, right? Durgan, usually high side hustler, you see here is his name. Now he's way down low. Looks like a little asphalt starting to rub off. But as I say that, turn 1, slide job lane engaged. I'm sorry, turn 4. As we complete lap number 412. 8 laps to go right here at Bristol. Let's go back here. Oh, sorry, Chris. As I say that, BJ Sheldon, 72, got in the wall, but he kept on going.
I'm going to say, yeah, Mouse is trying to run that high side, but he keeps on tapping that right rear in the wall and keeps him stuck up there a little bit. That might open the door for Harry Doyle coming with the end of the race right now. Looking at lap number 5, going to lap number 6. Harry's on low, looking high. Is Mouse.
Mouse here scored in 4th. They're battling back and forth. 84 versus 20 here. Brendan versus Harry Scott here. Harry now up to 2nd. Battle right up here. I'm sorry, that's Doyle. Doyle versus Mouse. Checking Caleb Durgan. Let's zoom the camera back. He has a huge advantage here. The race on the track right now is for 2nd position. Scott Mouse versus Harry Doyle. Checking back to 4th. Mouse, yeah, he is kind of checked out from 3rd.
Mouse got a little loose coming out of there on 4 and gives Harry the 2nd spot. Harry was given a little playroom up there, and he decided, nope, I'm not staying there. I'm just going to go around.
That he did. Back up to, well, 3rd position. Harry Doyle, yeah, he's checking out. Now he's got to watch out for Mounts. Mounts putting the pressure on. We hit the stripe here. We're going to have 3 laps to go Let's see the gap now within 4 car lengths. Entering turn 3. Second place there, blinking just a little bit. We're going to have 3 laps to go. The gap's within 5.
We had a problem. Durgan's in the infield in the pits. I think he ran out of fuel on that one. So we have a new leader right now as Harry Doyle.
That we do.
2 to go. Oh, no, 5 to go.
No, it should be 2 to go now. Yep. Deuces in the air for 2-0. Your new leader, Harry Doyle. Caleb Durgan ran out of go-go juice. Scott Mouse, does he have enough time? Does Brendan Mounts have enough to get second?
Oh, Scott's throwing the slider in there, catching Harry coming out of 4.
White flag, Chris. Does he have enough? Oh, riding that wall. Yeah. He's trying everything he can. Zooming out the gap here. He goes high. Leader goes low. Harry Doyle. Concy, B main winner. He's excited. I can hear it yelling over the radio waves there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He liked that. He earned it. Wow, what a show you put on. There's only 6 drivers in there, but, man, I was excited. That was good. We're just getting fired up. We're not even to the A main event yet.
No.
All right, these drivers have about 5 minutes to warm up. Get the cars set up as they see fit here at Bristol for the Red River Valley iRacing League recruitment racing here at March. We go back to action April 9th in the Dirt Street Stocks, the big block modifieds, and then April 10th will be the super late models in the sprint car 360's. Want to get your business out there or your brand? Give us a shout at Red River Valley iRacing League or right here at Big Bacon Media for sponsorship advertisement opportunities. Let's see here, Chris. Let's check the weather tonight. 72 degrees, 74% humidity, and, well, the wind's still strong at 12 miles an hour. Right now, quick time, Logan Keys, Shane Bennett, Trevor Tefano, and Dylan Raptor. All right, race fans, we should have... We got about 3.5 minutes.
We have a tie for first best time. Shane and Logan both ran a 17.2.
That you are correct, Chris. And Charette not far off with a 2.4. Tefano a 2.7. And as I say that, Trevor Tefano, new quick time of a 17.15.
This is going to be a close race.
I think you're right, man. It's going to be good. The heats weren't bad. A couple little mishaps there. But I think we'll be just fine. 35 laps the distance. You can see the old tractors came out, did a little maintenance here tonight. Give these drivers a little bit of relief. You can see different lines trying to move up the dirt where they prefer to race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. We're always out here at Red River Valley. We're going to ask you to stand up, remove your hats, and we're going to do the American National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, we appreciate that. Who's ready for some good old big block modified racing here at Bristol Motor Speedway? You ready, Chris?
Oh, I am ready.
Hell yeah, brother.
Are you ready?
I'm born ready. It's time to go sizzle. It's time to sling some dirt here tonight. I'm excited. And don't forget, if you're you're a little sad here that you missed it, well, there's going to be the Sprint Car 360's here to follow. Let's take a peek here at the track today. We got a few drivers on the track, and that's it. It's time to go. It's time to go racing. Let's see. Let's get tonight's starting grid. Front roll. Trevor Tefano, number 1-3. Outside of him, and the number 1-0, it's Shane Bennett.
On the inside, row number 2, we have Dylan Rattoy in the 27 and Matt Yorker in 4th on the outside, row number 2.
Third row inside, it's Colin DeBoy. Outside of him is starting 6, number 6. Hey, Logan Keys.
And row number 4 on the inside, we have no other than Randy Rockwell in the 181 and Marshall Dugan in 8th place in the number 25.
Starting 9th, you know him as BP, Blair Patterson, racing number 91. Right off your top 10, it's Dustin Holloway.
11th on the inside, we have Coney Kenzie, and 12th we have Logan Rumsey.
Cody Kinsey, Logan Rumsey, and I'll be honest here, Chris. I'm still trying to figure out how to make this go over. I don't know if I can make it go over here. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah.
There we go. Harry Doyle, 13th. Scott Moss, 14th. Brendan Mounts, 15th. 16th, BJ Sheldon. Robert Charette, 17th. Caleb Durgan, 18th. Cooper Wilson, 19th. Brandon Grossu, 20th. And at the end of the caboose, Daniel Shepard gridding 21st position. All right, here we go. Again, we're at Bristol Red River Valley iRacing League. It's time for the A main event. Race fans out there, if you're drivers here on the racetrack, give them a shout out. Tell us where you're from, who you're rooting for. 35 laps of the distance. Shane Bennett, front row. Tefano right there inside. I'll be honest, I don't even know who to go for. I'm not sure who can do it. BP, surprising me to be honest. Getting a good starting position. I know we got a lot of fans out there. It's going to be the car I'm going for, number 91. Starting 5th position. 35 laps of the distance. Green flag is out.
Outside, not getting the run, checking up. 3 wide already going out of turn 2. 4 wide, 3 wide, 2 wide, 2 of that.
You're right. 1 wide, 2 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide, 2-0 there. Get a little bump, but Caleb Durgan's in number 84. They get it all straight and back out. Lap 1 in the books, 34 to go. We are going racing. No more qualifying. It's time to go.
Looking right now, we got, caution coming out. looks like Sheldon is going to be the cause of that when he stopped on the inside of the track.
Yeah, number 72, BJ Sheldon. Something wrong with the race car there. Pulled over the inside, slowed down, and, well, that caused a caution. All right, our leader, Trevor Tofano in the 4-4 there. 1-0, Shane Bennett. Dylan Rabtoy in third. Logan Keys and BP round off your top 5. 2 laps is complete. 33 to go. Caution flags do not count here. Again, this is still getting a little weird to get used to, Chris. Dirt at Bristol. It's such a wide track and it's so fast. So we got Thomas Dennis out there rooting for Caleb. Come on, let's go. Eric missed the race. Robert has some issues he got out here. Thomas rooting for BP as well. We appreciate you, race fans. All right, looks like, nope, the lights are still on the pace truck up there. Let's see here.
Looks like this one's going to be going single file because it was right off the bat.
Ah, trying to put these drivers in timeout early, I see. We got Wendy out there rooting for Shane Bennett Racing and the number 10, and look at that, Wendy. We are actually riding on board. Second position, 10, Shane Bennett.
I'm not sure what happened to Marshall Dugan right there. He was pacing and just did a little barrel roll on the fence.
Oh, no. Maybe they didn't get all those lug nuts tightened up there, Chris. Maybe the tires fell off of it, man. Went right through the fence. You go on the fence here, ladies and gentlemen, you go straight to the pits. And that means you're towed. You got a little penalty. You're in timeout. Yeah, it's not a good feeling. All right, here we go. Who's going to get the lights still on the pace truck here? And coming to the line, I think they're still on.
They are off.
They are off? Okay, Chris. Oh, it's time to go racing here. Looking up here, turn 2, looking at the drivers, your leader, Trevor Tofano. Shane Bennett right behind Dylan Rabtoy, Logan Keys, and Blair Patterson. Let's go back inboard here. Second position, Shane Bennett. Coming to lap number 3. Green flag out, Chris. Here we go, race fans. What a jump Trofano got, your leader. He's moving up to the high side, 2 wide right behind, battling for second position. Shane Bennett trying to hold off Dylan Rabtoy in the 2-2. We're going to go back up here in the blimp. They're spread out. They're 3 wide here. Right behind BP. That's 2-0. Harry Doyle, you saw him in the heat race. He won it, or the Consi. We heard it. You guys couldn't, but he was fired up and excited. Mouse now right behind. Right in front of Mounts. Don't get those two confused. 84 versus 14. Up front, Chris, we got a battle for the lead.
That we do. Shane Bennett is riding right on Trofino, following the line that he is running, trying to wear that line out for him. Oh, it looks like Trofano's going high. Shane's going low. Who's going to get this coming out before? We have Shane, just couldn't pull it off. He's still behind Trofano.
Tofano, yeah, holding on the lead here. 10. Bennett trying to keep the pressure on. 6 laps down, 29 to go. Trying to get out of turn 4 where he was good last lap. Kenny did it. He has the run. He's peeking. On the rear bumper within a foot. Almost gives him a shove there. I don't know if they actually touched Or that was just air.
I'm going to say I'm watching these guys, but if you look back on Logan Keys, he's running that high side, and he's getting a little push, and Caleb Durgan's following right behind him. It looks like they got a little run going on up there on that high side.
I see the cameraman moved it up there for you, Chris, and you're right. They have a choo-choo train going. As I say that, 2 cars drop down. Logan Keys all alone, the 43 on the high side. Gets in the wall. He's going airborne. Durgan gives him a tap. He spins around. Oh, he's going up and over, back on all 4 wheels. We saw it live. Logan Keys there. Looks like 43 is on the car, but it's number 6 officially. He got in the wall there, and yeah, that was all him there, Logan Keys there.
That was tough luck right there. He was making a really huge move going on the high side.
He was. Yeah, is he going in the pits? He is going to go in the pits. Make sure it's okay. He's got damage in the rear. There is 2 backup cars here tonight. See if he can't get it fixed up. And, well, that's racing, you know. And sometimes if you guys see me stream, I call it, that's called, you baking it.
That is right.
I mean, let's be honest. I haven't seen any grease on the track, but let's go upstairs here, Chris. Let's go in the Big Bacon Media blimp here and take a peek at the track and see what the conditions are. As we do that, let's take a peek at the temp. 71 degrees, 74 minutes. Well, it's still 12 mile an hour. Track's not too bad here.
No.
It's still holding it. Yeah, it's holding up pretty strong, Chris.
Oh yeah, and we still got what, 25 laps to go?
You are right on the money there. 25 laps to go is the distance. Lights still on the pace truck. When we hit the stripe here, we should be coming 1 to go, I think. Well, Dylan Raptoy scored as the race leader. Caleb Durgan second. Scott Mouse. I know I'm probably butchering that, Chris. Scotty M. He's in third. Brendan Mounts. Well, here we go. Now it's updating. BP to follow. And we saw Logan Keys there. I think he got that race car machine fixed up, ready to go.
Kind of impressed. Blair's holding out that 5th spot.
I am impressed too, Chris. He is doing one heck of a job. I don't even think there's a scratch on it.
I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look like there is anything on that. I think he has Piggles in there as a passenger in there, keeping him safe out there.
Hey, you might be right. Piggles could be in there, sprinkling out the grease, keeping everybody safe away from the race car.
All right. It looks like the lights are off, and we have 1 to go.
You know what? Why don't we ride on board with BP? He started 5th, and guess what? He's still at 5th, everybody. Ten laps down, 25 to go. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're on board. Blair Patterson. Pace truck off the track. Wait on the green flag. It's out. Here we go. Back racing right here. Bristol Motor Speedway under a car right there outside of BP. Got on the wall. BP is trying to keep her down low, nice and smooth. Going into turn number 3. Got a battle right behind Shane Bennett Company. We also have Marshall, Dugan, Harry, Doyle coming out of 4 to the stripe. Shane Bennett, number 10, fell back here up to 6. Oh, right behind BP. Gives him a little bump and run. Deuce is out the window. He's on the charge back to the front.
And what we've been missing is Caleb Durgan took the lead on the high side, and he is just running away from that. He has about a second gap sitting there on second place.
Wow, gap he does almost a half a straightaway, Chris. You are right. He is way up to the high side. Let's see. We go back to second position to watch him. I'm going to check the gap. 1.5 seconds. First to second.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason why they call him the high side hustler, because he is making that work.
That he is. We saw him run low earlier. Track conditions are changing. Let's see here. Robert Charette, double duty, race and race control admin. BP, you talked about it, Chris. You get him in props, running 5th. He said that. Now he's 9th. He's struggling.
Oh. BP.
Running here towards the back. Let's see. Let's check on 3rd. As we do, Dylan Raptoy all over the rear bumper of number 14 here. Looking inside, trying to complete lap 16, getting close to the halfway mark. 84, Scott Mouse right there. He's trying to hold on.
On lap 17, we got 4 cars up high, sitting single file line, running that high side. We got Mouse looking low right now, throwing a little slider line going into turn 4 with Raptoy following. And Bennett and Dugan running that high side.
All slide job, engage 84 with a little bump trap. He's going to stick his nose in. Scotty M coming right back, turn 3, 2-2 on the outside. Raptoy not going to give it up. And there's a battle right behind him. Nowhere to go. He's trying to be easy. He slides up, gets a bump from the 114 slingshot. Engage on the backstretch.
We got 4-car battle sitting here still. Looks like Mouse slowly taps a little bit, still going. We got Mouse sitting there. He's tapping. He's up, he's up, he's up. He's rolling. He's stuck in the fence. He is sideways on the track.
Oh,
that's
no.
Out the yellow.
Caution flag is out here. Let's go back to the replay. Looking at Brendan Amounts. Oh, I'm sorry. No, where's that? Let's see. Let's try this one more time.
This fence is going to be like tires on most tracks. So you catch that fence, you're pretty much just going to roll.
Oh, yeah. Brendan Mounts there. The 1-4. Caught the wall solo. Didn't hit anybody, but yeah, he went in over in there. Tough break there. Good news. There's a couple backup cars here, Chris. We just a little bit over halfway. We should have 15 laps to go. Your leader, Caleb Durgan, finally moved to the high side and was pulling away. Dylan Raptoy was battling Scotty M here. Shane Bennett, 4th. Back up to 4th, we should say. Marshall Dugan, number 45, rounding up your top 5. Harry Doyle, 6th. Robert Charette, 7th. BP, 8th. Brendan Mounts, you just saw there again, the fence, trying to hold off 9th. Logan Keys got a fresh car a few laps ago. Can he make a run back up front?
It's showing him a lap down. I don't know if he's going to get a waiver or not.
I see Trevor Tefano, suppose he's a lap down here. iRacing scoring is going a little berserks here at the moment. $15 laps will be the distance left. You think any drivers are going to run out of fuel? Your leader here, Chris, Caleb Durgan, he ran out of fuel in a heat race, if we recall correctly.
Yep, hopefully he added some in there. I mean, that's a tough luck if he does that in the feature race. It could be really costly, so hopefully made the right adjustment, got the car set, and has a couple extra laps in it.
Yeah, I mean, you do it twice in one race, that starts getting a little bit embarrassing.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Oh,
you sit
absolutely.
there, you think you have enough, caution comes out, use a couple extra gallons of fuel that you don't expect. I mean, I finished one race where I ended I think it was 0.9 gallons left of fuel. and that was tough. I'm like, oh, I almost lost. I was leading too, so.
That's cutting it close there, Chris. All right,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
on the right rear tire of your leader, Caleb Durgan. We should be getting close here. Getting ready to go back to green flag action right here. Bristol Motor Speedway, the Red River Valley iRacing League recruitment race for season number 2. But the first season right here for the big block modifieds as they just came off. The pace truck getting ready to go off the track to go back green flag racing. Here we go. Action back as Caleb Durgan brings them to turn number 1.
Turn number 1, we have Raptoy looking up high with Mouse going low, sliding it out through turn 3, going high, staying high. We got Marshall Dugan sitting there running 3rd right now. No, that's Shane Bennett right on Mouse's door, letting him know, hey, I'm in here, don't come down.
That's right, they're battling here. Caleb Durgan trying to hold them all off. So far, Royal Queen, we got a couple different lines, low and high. I don't see a whole lot of middle yet, Chris. We'll see how this track proceeds as we have 13 to go.
And so you still got the battle sitting there between Mouse and Bennett. Bennett's looking low and Mouse high. You see Mouse running in his heat race. He was always on the high side, and he kind of collected a little bit and got into it, but kept going. But I think he dropped a couple of positions during that.
He moved down low, and he's slipping back. A little fender there from 84. They're still going straight. He's now moving his line, going way up to the outside with the slider line. Completing 25. We're going to have about 10 laps to go here. Right up Bristol. Now he moves it high to the high side. Turn 1. Big momentum push. Has a run. Keeping it high. Turn number 3. Let's check on our leader, Caleb Durgan. Let's look at the gap. Gap is about 12 cars over Dylan Raptoy, who is trying to hold off Shane Bennett. Moves up to 3rd. He just did a slider over Scott. Driver on the move.
That is correct. Shane Bennett is hooking and booking on that high side. Mouse going, sliding up, trying to get a little slider line working, but he's ended up losing a little speed coming out of that turn.
Going low, turn 3, sliding up here, coming out of turn 4. He's side by side, tucks back in, going into 1 on lap 28 at 35. He keeps it high here. Turn 1, coming out of turn 2, and right behind him, Scotty M over in, hits the wall out of turn 2. All alone. Oh, little take there from 2-0. Another one from 14. Trying to stay away from everybody here, trying to keep her going. Fortunately, tagged a couple other cars there. Scott Moose, number 84 there. Hits the wall, unfortunately, all alone.
Yeah, same thing that he did in the heat race, too.
Having a rough night here at Bristol for the 84 machine. We're going to have 6 laps to go. These drivers do get 2 backup cars total. Caleb Durgan still holding strong up front. Shane Bennett 2nd. Harry Doyle 3rd. Marshall Dugan 4th. And looks like BP, Chris, might have sneaked his way back up here.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's showing him right up there with him now.
He back in 5th, just where he started. Always there lurking. Blair Patterson, number 91. Let's go up in the blimp here for a hot minute. Going to turn 1. Entering high and mid. It is rather slick. Exit, though, doesn't look too bad, Chris.
No, it does not. I mean, you've seen a couple of guys trying that slider line, but with these cars, when you try to run the slider line, they seem to lose a lot of momentum when you do that.
Yeah, it's really dark in 3 up high. You can see it there in middle. Even, I mean, out of the exit of 4, it's a lot slicker in 3 and 4 than 1 and 2.
That it is.
Let's see here. What's the lights are still on the pace truck. We have 2 to go here. Take a peek at the weather here. 71 degrees, 74% humidity. Still 12 mile an hour on the old wind. Pole sitter. I'm sorry, not pole sitter. Race leader, Caleb Durgan, been holding strong here the last few laps, trying to finish strong. Shane Bennett right behind the 1-0 back to second. And we saw him win the B main 2-0 at a start in the back. Has moved all the way up to 3rd position, Chris. Is he a factor?
That he is, but we just had Logan Keys get back on the lead lap, so I am going to be watching him. He's got that high side worked in as long as he keeps off of it.
He is scored lead lap to 9th position. Durgan, leader, 10. Green flag out. Here we go. Back green flag action at Bristol Motor Speedway. He's going high. Bennett goes down low. 2-0 to follow suit on the high side. Top 3 have a little advantage here over 4th and 5th. If this goes green, I don't know if anyone has anything for the top 2.
Oh, just like that, Harry gets into the wall, slips up, collects it, blinks out. He loses it, collects it into the wall, spins again. That gives Blair the 4th spot, moving up a spot.
Oh no, it's getting tough here. BP have a little struggle himself there. Got the position. Yellow flag is out. Let's see here. Double check here. Harry Doyle. Oh, no, that's not Harry. There we go. 2-0. Oh, no. Got in the wall on the front stretch. Blinked out. Up high. Spins around. Oh, man. Harry Doyle causes the caution all alone. Rolling over slowly. What is that? 3. Does he go 4? Nope. Holds it to 3. Ah, gets it towed. That car looks a little rough. Hey, you can't win them all, Chris. Sometimes that happens. I've been there. Trust me, I know. Well, 30 laps done. We're going to try it again here. 5 to go.
Looks like Harry, after a little roll, decided we're done. Let's load it up. Let's go home. Let's get this car fixed up and head out again later.
Hey, that happens. Sometimes you run out of backups or parts, you know. 1-0 is there. 2-0 now. Well, he's not going to be a contender. Who will like that, though, is Logan Keys. He said it, Chris, was starting 9th. Well, he's starting 6th now. 1 lap only cost him. It only cost him 1 lap to advance 3 positions. BP's in 4th. But Shane Bennett here at 2nd. If he can stay right behind Caleb and get that car to work, he might have a shot at it. He gets another try at the restart.
Looks like we're going to be making a couple more laps around the track as the driver's just slowly cruising around, trying to get a little looking high, low, seeing which line's going to work, which one's going to stick for him.
Yeah, every caution here, Chris. The track does change a little bit. Here and there, a little bit more. It's kind of weird. It's just kind of how iRacing does, you know, the longer it is. I think they kind of multiply it a little bit. And if you're a little disappointed that you missed this race tonight, don't worry. About 5 minutes a session for the 360's right here at Bristol. will be open. And we'll be carrying right over there, of course, myself, Big Bacon right here, and Ricky Bobby. We'll be taking a short break, but we'll leave the cameras live rolling at Bristol during the practice before the heat racing commences, the B main if necessary, and the A main event.
The lights are off, coming on to 3 and 4. Right now we have Caleb Durgan sitting in first, Shane Bennett in second, Marshall Dugan in third, Blair Patterson in fourth, Braden Pouncey in fifth, Logan Keys in sixth, and Robert Charette in seventh.
Here we go. Green flag out. 5 laps to go. Caleb Durgan, your leader, takes him into turn number 1. Gets a good advantage here. 4 gap is advantage. Now 3. Little battle here. BP for 4, trying to hold off Logan Keys. Logan Keys is on the move, Chris. Up to 4. Slide job engage. 4 laps to go.
That it is. Shane's catching Durgan up there on the high side, but he keeps slipping up a little bit now, and now he's going low, trying to see if that low side's going to work for him coming out of turn 4.
3 laps to go. He needs to try to change his line to get a little bit of an advantage here. Durgan, Mr. Smooth, up high. He gets a little extra push, it seems like, out of 4. Line change for Bennett. He sends it hard. 3. Keeps it middle out. He can't get any more of a pull. 3rd, Dugan. 4th, Keys on the high side. Full send engage. He's going to get 3rd now. Going into turn 3. We're going to come out here for the white flag. Durgan getting the white flag at Bristol Motor Speedway. The gap is immense. All he has to do is keep it on cruise control. Keys battling still for 3rd. Caleb Durgan coming around turn number 4. Your race winner tonight in the A main event for the Red River Valley iRacing League Recruitment. Right here, Bristol. Wow.
That was intense for the last couple of laps.
Whew. I thought Bennett had a little extra in the tank there, but Caleb, he didn't slip up. He didn't hit the wall. He didn't make a mistake, and that's what Shane Bennett needed.
And he put enough fuel on that car.
He did. He learned from his mistakes there, Chris. He put enough fuel in it. Caleb Durgan, first position. Shane Bennett, second. Marshall Dugan gets 3rd in the 4-5. What a race we had. Few cautions here tonight, but that's expected. This is a brand new track here, new surface. Let's get this advance here. Durgan going with the donuts here. 1, 2, 3. Does he make it 4? He does. 4.5. Hits it head on. He's going again. He's got to be fired up.
Know how close that fuel was for Shane. Looks like he ran out of fuel in 3 and 4 after that race.
It does look like, yeah, there you go. As you say that, Durgan tried to give him a push to the start-finish line. Grab a nice little picture here. There you go. There's some sportsmanship. There's the top 3 right there. And yeah, we can definitely do some interviews. The top 3 here, they earned it. Caleb Durgan, Shane Bennett, Marshall Dugan. If they're available, let's get 3rd place up here first. Marshall Dugan.
Hey guys, you guys doing interviews?
Yeah, if we can, absolutely. If you can give me Marshall Dugan first and Shane Bennett, and then the leader last.
All right, can we get Marshall Durgan into the Red River Valley League?
Let's see
Discord?
here. We're going to have to hit a couple buttons just so we
Shane
can
Bennett
do that.
and Caleb Durgan, but I want Marshall Durgan first.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that here, race fans. That was fun. We're just getting started. We still got one more race here tonight. The 360's, same track at Bristol.
Thank you, sir. We'll be waiting for you in there.
Again, if you guys are just joining us, Caleb Durgan won the big block modifieds here at Bristol Motor Speedway on dirt. Shane Bennett got second, and Marshall Dugan got third. Try to see if we can grab him for an interview here. If not, it's okay. The Sprint Car 360 hosted lobby should be up as we speak. Hope you all enjoy it. Look at the battle here. I was surprised Logan Keys, he got to the outside here at the end, but Marshall Dugan did not give up, battled inside here, and kept the top 3 finish. And don't forget the hosted room here for the 360s is open for everybody. We'll still be rolling live. We'll go to the track here in just a hot minute. And we gotta, have ourselves a little water break. Get ready for the sprint cars. They should be going a little quicker around the racetrack tonight. Well, race fans, looks like we might not get interviews for this race because we got to go ahead and get ready for the Sprint Car 360s. So bear with us here for a hot minute while we get that track reloaded here, and we will be right back. All right, race fans, give me 1 second. We're right back at Bristol here. Let me get the software loaded. I don't want you all to miss anything here. Bear with me just 1 second, and we'll keep all the action live right here so you don't miss anything here tonight. All right, race fans, this is hosted 360's for the Red River Valley iRacing League recruitment for season number 2. There's already about 10 drivers. You should have about 24 minutes of practice, and that's right about when we'll be back. Myself, Big Bacon, right here. See Ricky, Bobby, MS Chris, MS himself, and thanks to Robert Charette, Race Control, and Adminning. Have a good snack and a break, and we'll be back action right here in about 25 minutes. quick update here. We got about a little less than 8 minutes left to practice. They're trying to get this track, well, worn in how they like before we go heat racing. No qualifying here at Red River Valley iRacing League. Again, if you just tuned in, this is race number 2 tonight. Well, 2 of 2, I should say. Recruitment racing for season 2. Right here, 360 sprint cars. I'm Big Bacon. You know, it's here from Ricky Bobby. Chris Imbus here in, well, just about 7 minutes. We'll be back. Hey, Jacob, I think you might still be able to get in, bud. There might be a couple slots available. It's close. There's over 30 in here, but there is time. You got 2.5 minutes to get in here. Run, brother. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It's time for the 360's right here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm Big Bacon. Along with me is Chris Imbus, but you might know him as Ricky Bobby Imbus. What's going on, my friend?
Not much. Ready to see these sprint cars fly around this Bristol dirt track here.
Well, hopefully they keep him on all fours and they don't go flying in the air. Lucky draw. Number 24, it's Craig Adamczak. Outside of him, front row, Kelly Puckett in the number 53.
On the inside row, number 2, we have Austin Schaefer in the number 8 car. And outside, we have Jared Heasley in the 35.
Aaron Turkey, all the way down from Canada, number 22, starting 5th. Thomas E. Carberry, number 25 from New Jersey.
And on the inside row 4, we have Timothy Robertson in number 5 and Dustin Dixon in the number 9.
And rounding off the top 9 here, Chad Lawrence, number 38. Let's take a peek at the weather. 74 degrees, 40% humidity. Again, we're at Bristol, right here, Tennessee, half-mile virtual speedway. And it's dirt. That's not asphalt. 9 miles an hour. 8 laps of distance, heat number 1. The top 5 advance. We have 7 drivers. 2 will have to go through the B main. You got a driver out there you're rooting for. Don't be shy. Put out in the chat. Put out where you're from. I'm out here. New England up in Connecticut. And Chris, well, he's in Ohio.
No. I'm where Knoxville, Iowa is.
I try to
You're
get him
not that fast,
confused.
Bacon.
Well, we're just making sure you're paying attention. Well, one thing I did notice, the lights are off on the pace truck, meaning it's time to go racing.
Oh, I'm excited just watching these go around this turn, getting ready to go right here as the pace truck exits the track. It looks like he gets a little jump going off there instead of going on green.
Jumpy got Quaker State full send, bud. There he goes. A little slippery there entering turn number 1. He gets the wall 2 wide, 3 wide, back to 2, entering turn 3 on the move. Aaron Turkey. He's say on the high side of the number 68 machine. Your leader again in the wall, trying to take advantage. Turkey on the outside.
Looks like Turkey's taking this one. Adam Zach's falling back to second right there. We have a car in the wall towards the back. Adam Zach's looking for the slider going in there. Turkey tries to cross him over, has to check up a little bit.
Trying to go back to C. That was Kelly Michael Puckett. Falling all the way back to 7th position on the door. Timothy Robertson, the high side. The Jack Daniels machine, number 5. Turkey falls back to 3rd position. We're about halfway complete here. Heat number 1 at Bristol Motor Speedway.
It looks like Robertson's getting a little run going out of there, going high-low. Diamonds is out of the turn, comes out, loses a little bit of speed out of 3 and 4, but keeping it up high on this track, trying to get a little groove coming out here as Adam.
You got to run here, Chris. Going for the lead. And lead has changed. Timothy Robertson is the new leader. 2-4. Craig falls back. Deuce is out in the air, but slide job. Oh, wasn't clear all the way. 2-4. Keeping it straight and domino effect right behind Chris. This is going to be interesting.
This is Adam. You got Turkey right there now getting a run going low. Looking to do the same thing that Robertson. Whoa, net code. There goes Adam Zach.
Oh, man. Who is in front? Timothy Robertson. Turkey second. Thomas now. Carberry up to 3rd. This is it. Last lap here at Bristol. Turn of events. Last turn. Coming out of 4. Your winner, heat number 1. Timothy Robertson takes it home. Aaron Turkey gets second. Thomas Carberry round off your top 3. Wow. Interesting to say the least. We're here at Bristol, and it's like the super speedway for dirt, Chris.
That was a huge net code that went on there. There was quite a few gap right there, and it just full sent him right into the wall.
Hey, again, this is as real as it gets, and sometimes it happens. This is still on a video game platform. All right, heat number 2. Here we go. Let's see what the old grid tells us, Chris. Taylor Minor, number 34. Going to be the lucky draw number 1. Casey Barlow in the 3-2 front row outside.
And row number 2, we have the 26's Sean Stevens coming all the way from Australia. And on the outside, row number 2, we have Lane Snook, number 23.
Barry Golder, number 36 from Canada. 6th position, Bill Stebner, number 39.
And number 7, we have 29, Jordan Melver. And 8th, we have Dylan Swinehart. With 9th going to Jordan Pierre, 26 out of Canada. And 10th, we have the 13, Dustin Solver rounding out the field.
Oh, here we go. Heat number 2. Looks like, well, 5 drivers out there, Chris. They're all going to make it to the show. They can take a deep breath here. Few drivers having some difficulty. There was a lot. I mean, a lot of race cars unloaded from trailers here. And, well, sometimes they don't make the show.
And when that happens, you just move into the consi and try to finish.
Hey, you are correct. No matter what, there is a B main consolation race if needed. Track surface now starting to get a little slick out here. Pace truck off the track. Taylor, Lane Snook, front row. Green flag out. Sean Stevens moves up on the outside there. Gives a right rear. Didn't hold his lane there. Having a little issues inside that rocket ship. Moves up to second position.
Sounded like somebody got on that little loud pedal a little too early and just, instead of easing into it, just slammed her down and sent it. Coming out of, what is it, 2 right here, we have Sean Stevens in second, Lane Snook in first, with Minor sitting in third, all running the high side.
Big gap here, top 2 pulling away from third and fourth position as we get the cameras moved here on the top side of the racetrack. 2 laps down, 6 to go. The distance, heat number 2. Shawnee trying to give everything he has here. Yeah, about 4 cars back, Chris. 5 to go.
Yeah, and just as that happened, Bill Stebner took the third place away from Minor over there, and is getting a little run going on, trying to catch Sean Stevens and Lane Snook. We're 4 down, 5, coming on 5 with 3 to go.
Halfway done already. 4 more to go. Snook trying to keep it in front the entire race. Trying to hold off the Australian of 2-6, Sean Stevens. As we get the camera switch, they're both on the high side. Third place, Stedner. He's not going to have enough time. 3 to go. When they hit the stripe, they're going to get deuces. Shawnee all the way up high. Gets in the wall. Going to lose some time heading low.
Sitting there with on lap 7 of 8, we have Sean Stevenson in second. Lost a little time with that little mishap on the high side wall. Lane's looking high, staying high. 1 lap to go. Bill Stemner in third and Tyler Maher in fourth.
On board Lane Snook. He said 1 lap to go. Now a half a lap going way up high. He gives deuces, winks to the family in the grandstands. Heat number 2 winner. It's Lane Snook in the 2-3 machine. Holding off Sean Stevens second. Bill Stebner third. Taylor Minor in fourth. Well, we're still going, race fans. Heat number 3. Jason Rochelle, number 21 from Pennsylvania, will be lucky draw number 1. Eric Roberts from Indiana, number 7, front row on the outside.
And row number 2, we have the 96 of Jason Raudebusch. And in the fourth, we have Kenny Hoffman in the number 1.
Starting 5th, number 64 from HRH Motorsports, it's Robert Charette. 3rd row outside, JC Windsor, number 40 from Dirty Monkey Motorsports.
And number 7th, inside we have Cameron Clark in the 92 and Kellen Mitchner in the 71. Doyle Lawrence in the number 3 on the inside, last row. And Roger Clark, number 56, starting 10.
We'll take a peek at the weather. 74 degrees, 48 on the humidity. Wind 9 miles an hour. Well, we only got 4 grid. That's what they should have came out as, but again, a lot of drivers there having some issues. Robert Charette is race control admin there. A lot of drivers out here. Looks like he kept the car in the pits to keep these drivers in order. All right, Jason Rowdy Bush, and got me the pole sitter. Kenny Hoffman second, JC Windsor third, and Doyle Lawrence fourth. 8 laps, heat number 2. Who do you think is going to win out there, chat? Lights are off on the pace truck here. Green flag, waiting to get it here. Kenny Hoffman taking a peek here. Here we go. Green flag out. Jason gets them going. Got a good jump here at the start of heat number 2. Right on the outside. Don't hold on yet. We got a battle up front. 3rd position. Lawrence just waiting here. Taking it easy in the orange and black number 3 machine as Hoffman has his hands full.
have Rudderbush losing it in turn 2 right there. Hoffman takes the lead right now. He's running about a half a second in front of him right now as Lawrence is trying to pass him for the second spot coming into turn 2.
Coming here, completion, lap number 3, 5 to go, heat number 2, and yeah, they're already taking a little difference of positions here. All 96 gets slideways. Jason, a Rowdy Bush, woo, got a little too rowdy there, and well, Lawrence now up to second.
There's about a second and a half, and then third place is about 3 seconds out from the leader right now, so not really much going on except for the battle for third and fourth going on here. Let's see if Jason can catch up and make up a spot before the race ends.
3 laps to go when we hit the stripe here. You're right, that is the battle. The only battle really here on the track, and Jason hits the wall. He's trying to get off of it. He finally does. That gap now puts a hurt on him. He's about 15 cars back now.
He's having a little trouble getting out of the exit in turn 3 and 4. If you watch him, he gets a little sideways in the slick, gets up into the berm, just catches it, and then when you catch it and get into the front tires into the slick, kind of sends your car a little sideways off that.
Yeah, starting to see the dirt move up on the racetrack here. You're going to have to make some adjustments before the A main, but heat number 3 winner, it's going to be Kenny Hoffman in the number 1S Dry Dyne machine right here at Bristol, the SSR 360. Well, rocket ship. He's got to be excited here. That's going to be a pretty decent start position in the A main event. Well, looks like we might get another heat, Chris.
See how many grid up for this one. I know, what was it, last one we had 4, and the one behind that we had maybe 5 or 6 in there.
Right now it's showing 4 trying to make it in their cars, but we'll give it a minute here and see. You never know. You never know what can happen at the very end. Issues. Hey, some people's computers all of a sudden overheat. Things do happen. Right now I see 4, and they are moving. Seth Busby should be up here up front. Tristan Morin, Dalton Hayden, and Kirk DeWeese. Another 4 drivers all making it to the show. Pretty much just set in the qualifying order here. Give him a little extra practice.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. Kurt and the number 17 is, I believe it's his older brother Lance, as a World of Outlaw driver. So I wonder if he gets a little tips on here from him.
Oh, well, fun fact of the race. You never know. I sure hope so. All right, heat number 4, Chris. And I'm going to hand it over to Ricky Bobby. Let's let him give the race command.
All right, we got the cars lining up double wide right here. Coming out of 3 and 4, Pace Truck is leading them to the green flag. Sitting there at a steady pace. Pace Truck pulls off. We're looking for the green flag. The bottom line seems to jump a little bit right there. There is no yellow flags during the heat laps. But if that does happen in the feature, there will be one. As you look at your leader right now, losing a couple of spots, gaining it back on high side. 3-1 slide. No. Still keeping it down right there.
Dalton Hayden trying to go there, battling for the lead inside the black car, 99, slipping back to third, was just in the lead a turn or 2 ago. Get number 9 there on the high side. Seth Busby, your leader up front, the bright purple 1-1 machine. Kirk DeWeese, the 1-7 snap-on, fell back to 4th position.
All right, now you're looking. It looks like a little squirrel out there swinging his tail back and forth. Slips up, comes down, collects more, and keeps going. They're still going. They're still side by side, sitting back there in 3 and 4.
It's getting a battle in here on the track. Heat number 4. And Dirk DeWeese, he almost gets up and collects himself here as we complete. We're halfway here. 4 down, 4 to go. Seth Buzzy, purple number 11, your leader, been hold strong up front. Checking the gap here, almost 2 seconds over Tristan Moran in second position. The blue and white, number 9. We're going to get deuces when they hit the stripe.
Hayden ended up collecting the wall, getting into the pits, and had to tow into it. So he's going to be finishing out on 4th place right now, with Kirk DeWeese holding in on the 4th spot, the 4th and final transfer spot. As we come to the flag, we got 1 to go.
1 to go, white flag out. Your leader, Seth Busby, going to be heat number 4 winner. All he has to do is cross the line. He's going to do it. Tristan Moran will grab second. Kirk DeWeese to get the last finish on the top 3. And as Chris said, Dalton Hayden, you're going to have to work on that car to get it ready for the next race. As we wait for the drivers to grid up for the B main Consi. Let's take a peek at the weather. Again, we're at Bristol Motor Speedway, but no, we're not on asphalt. We're on dirt. It's a half mile. Bristol, Tennessee. 74 degrees is the temperature. 48% humidity. It's overcast with a little bit of wind, 9 miles an hour. Well, it's going to be a battle of 2 cars here. 12 laps the distance. We got Quaker State on the inside. Craig Adamczak versus Barry Goldner. Well, it's a coin flip. Who you got out there, race fans? Barry Goldner from Canada in 36 or Craig Adamczak in the 2-4 from America? What do you got, Chris?
I haven't seen Adamczak before. I've watched Barry race. If he can keep the car under control, he should have a good chance of winning this one.
Well, you took Barry in the 3-6. Leaves me Mr. America. 24, the Quaker State machine. The bright green there. Craig Adamczak. Let's see. 2 cars, 12 laps the distance. Yep, that's correct. They both make it to the show. A little extra practice they get. Lights are off on the pace truck. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace truck off the track. Here we go. Green flag out. Who's going to get it? Craig versus Barry. Going to turn number 1. Advantage 2 for Craig. Barry right behind in the 3-6 machine. 2-car gap. Coming out of turn 4. Quaker State has advantage by 4, Chris.
I see that Barry's still trying to run that high side right there. Trying to catch that berm and just send him around that top corner. Adams loosened up a little bit coming out of 4. Barry's running high. Adams trying to slide her. Barry's catching him right now on the high side. Looking low, looking high, keeping it up there. I don't know if he's got enough right here going on the high side unless Adam slips up.
Just got to be smooth there. He's starting to do it. Barry Goldner starting to search where the car feels comfortable, and at the moment, it is up high. But right there, as you saw, 2-4 Craig got a little bit better of a run off as we trying to complete lap number 5 of 12 for the B main. Fortunately, only 2 cars, and sometimes that's just how iRacing does it. It's out of our control, unfortunately. We wish we could just hit a button and to advance the session, but we can't. All right, halfway done. When they hit the stripe, Craig has the advantage by almost half a second.
Now you can see him starting to get loose out of 3 and 4 on that bottom side. Let's see if he brings his race line up a little bit. Barry's catching him on that high side out of 1 and 2, holding it there. Adams bringing it up just a hair, sliding it up into the high side. He did change his line right there to keep it nice and smooth coming out of the turn.
Looking right here in the rear of the leader, Craig. We got to have about 4 laps to go. The gap's still the same, Chris. I don't know. One slip up, it's anybody's race. Going way up high. A big swing job from Barry Goldner there. Almost cuts the gap in half as we're going to have 3 laps to go right here at Bristol for the Red River Valley iRacing League Recruitment for season number 2. Craig Adams right here up front, but the gap keeps getting smaller. Within 2 here. The distance behind as we get deuces. 2 laps to go. All tires touch. Your tires touch going into turn 3. Last lap, white flag is out. Can Barry get it? Does he have enough going into the last turn? Zooming the camera out, the gap is 3. Trying to get close to 2, not enough. Number 24, Craig Adams, that gonna get it. Give him one better position to start the A main event. Something to look forward to. Watch those 2 drivers. All right, here we go. It's time for warm-ups for the A main event. These drivers need to fuel accordingly. Again, the weather 74, 48 humidity. The wind not too bad, single digits. Kirk DeWeese, quickest car on the track. As I say, that Busby moves up. They got to make sure they have enough fuel. 35 laps is the distance. Caution laps do not count. This should be a pretty decent sized field. Again, you only get 2 backup cars here. You don't get unlimited. There is damage. That's one thing. You always got to be careful during heat races. You don't want to make too many enemies because you're going to have to race with them a little bit later. Timothy Robertson now with a quick time at a 15 flat. Sean Stevens a 15:11. Tristan Moran, 15:35. The top 3 right now for quick times. Just join us. We're at Bristol Motor Speedway on dirt here for the Red River Valley iRacing League. 3 minutes until, well, we're going to start the A main event. And as we always ask, you stand up, remove your hats as we do America's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, we got less than 1 minute before these drivers grid up for tonight's A main event. Timothy Robertson, quick time, Sean Stevens second, and Tristan Moran third. What do you think, Chris? Who do you think is going to win this thing tonight?
I'm not sure about this one. We got a couple of people that are really good drivers out there, and it's going to be a really close battle when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I can see maintenance has happened here. A little track maintenance here, not as slick. Got the dirt ruffled up, moisture under control. It looks a little tackier now. We'll have to see when we get the starting grid. Some drivers like it slick, some drivers like it tacky. So we'll see which state this goes and works out to these drivers' advantages. All right, here we go. Tonight's starting grid. Timothy Robertson, number 5 from Illinois, pole sitter. Outside him, Lane Snook here from I can't even read it. We're in the bad view here. Vanderbilt Racing, number 23.
Row number 2 inside, we had Kenny Hoffman, and the number 1, and outside, and the number 11, we have Seth Busby.
Air Turkey, number 22, started 5th. Sean Stevens, number 26, started 6th.
And 7th on the 4th row inside, we have number 3, Doyle Lawrence, and outside, we have Tristan Moran, and the number 16.
Thomas C. Carberry, start 9th, 25th. Round our top 10, Bill Stebner, in the number 39.
And inside we have the number 40 of J.C. Windsor, and on the outside we have the number 17 of Kurt DeWeese.
Chad Lawrence, number 38, Ruby Gridden, 13th. Taylor Miner, and number 34, Gridden, 14th. Jason Radder Bush, number 96, starting 15th. Dalton Hayden, and the 989, starting 16th. Craig Adams Zach, 17th. Barry Golden, 18th. Kelly Puckett, 19th. Jason Rochelle, 20th. And Marshall Dugan, then in the field, 21st position. All right, don't be afraid. Put out there, race fans. Who do you think is going to win? Lane Snook there in the outside. Timothy Robertson, the Jack Daniels machine, in the inside. We have 21 drivers. 35 laps the distance. The lights are off on the pace truck. It's time to go racing. It's time for tonight's A main event.
I'm ready. Are you ready, Bacon?
Oh, brother, I am ready to go. And I think we should go inside the cockpit. From third position here, Kenny Hoffman. As we wait to get the green flag. Green flag is out here, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Bristol Motor Speedway, trying to go right here through the middle. 3 wide hits the inside. We are already upside down. Kenny Hoffman trying to make it 3 wide. And I don't think that was really a good idea. Let's see if we can't get a replay here. There he goes, going to 3 wide, coming up there. Well, that's pretty tough there. Number 5 inside also looked like he might have came up here. Let's see if we can't slow it down. Walk in here. Coming out of turn 2, down below, gets a little shaken there. I mean, they are tight. Lane Snook is tight there as well. I mean, racing incident, nothing looked intentional there. I mean, that's tough. 3 wide coming out of turn 2, and, well, there's the mayhem. A lot of damage. That's a lot of money right there. Getting a little fired up for lap 1 here, Chris. What do you think?
Yeah, Hoffman had nowhere to go. He was just the peanut butter in that sandwich, and it was bad. I mean, there was no way he was going to avoid that one.
Yeah, I mean, that was tight racing to start it off here. These drivers antsy, and I get it. They're here to showcase, show them what they got here. Brand new track, trying to show, hey, I'm the best tonight, or we are if they're the race team and company. Timothy Robinson first, Seth Bugsby second, Sean Stevens third, now Tristan Moran fourth, and Bill Stebner, your top 5. 1 lap in the books, and we didn't even make it a half lap, to be honest, Chris.
No, we didn't even make it out of turn 2. And say Doyle ended up just packing it up and said, "I'm done for the night. Let's just take her home."
Hey, sometimes it's your night, sometimes it's not. Looks like we're going to be coming 1 to go after we hit the stripe here. Lights are still on the pace truck.
And that's one thing I noticed. A truck likes to make a couple of laps around this before. Seems like one of the longer pace laps on dirt track.
You're right. It's kind of like a restrictor plate for asphalt. It's like,
right?
Did they add an extra lap, or what's going on?
I mean, we
hey,
did put...
James, you just missed it. Sorry to hear. Jacob Keith, we appreciate that. I feel your pain, James. I appreciate Jacob. Jacob goes, let's go Kenny Hoffman. Lights, they're still on, Chris.
They're still on?
They're still on the pace truck here.
Now, as we get ready to go green out of 1 and 2.
And I'm assuming
Single
we're going to
file.
go single file because we couldn't even complete a lap. So we put on a little timeout machine here. They're going to go single file. Lights are off. Finally off on the pace truck. Let's try this one more time. We started 21. We lost 1 already. Let's see how we go. Timothy Robertson up front. Seth Bugsby second. Pace truck's off. Waiting for the green flag. And it's out. Sean Stevens inside. He's going for the lead. Slide job engaged. Coming out of turn 2. We're 3 wide.
Turn 3 and 4, we got Sean Stevens in first, Robertson's fourth or second, and Moran's trying to get that low side working for him coming out of turn 2.
Looking on the rear of your new leader, Sean Stevens, 2-6. He is trying to pull away. Earlier, Lane Snook was one of the quickest of the evening, but he went for the ride already on an owned backup car himself. Second place, getting challenged now from Tristan Moran. He's going to get it. Slide job engage. He got it. Timothy Robertson falls back to third. Did just start this in first with Stebner knocking on the door in fourth.
Seth Busby got in the wall a little bit and dropped a couple of positions right now. But right now we have a battle for third going on between Robertson and Stebner. And it looks like Robertson's up. And no, that isn't Robinson. I'm trying to figure out who that is. That's Kurt DeWeese up there. Got into the wall.
Try to fight it here, and I can't. Looking at Craig here. 7th position, the 2-4. He was the B main Conti winner, 1 versus 1. You can start seeing his line doing. He's doing a little diamond shape here. As we check on Taylor here in the 3-4, right behind Robertson and Stebner. He's just being super smooth, being patient. 8 laps is almost done, but we still got 27 laps to go as we're 3 wide coming to the line. Again, on board here. Stebner moving his way up just a little bit to 4th as Sean Stevens, your leader, up front. Chris, he's pulling away.
He is. For a second there, I thought Moran was going to catch him, but Sean just added a little bit more power to his vehicle by putting more pressure on that gas pedal. He's
Full send engage, you're right. That pedal is going through the floor. He is Fred Flintstone and all the way from Australia. He wants to win. He's showing off that new paint, white and green with a big old S for Shawnee Stevens. Let's go back here in the pack. Let's check on Lane Snook. So he was involved in the big wreck on the front row here, and it didn't last even a lap. He is now in 11th position, trying to move his way. Checking on Busby here, 9th now. He was collected up front there just a bit ago.
Right now we have a battle up there for 3rd and 4th right now. Bill Stemner throwing a slide job with Robertson crossing him over, getting that lead back for 3rd place right there. Now we got Tyler looking low going into the turn 3 and 4.
There he is. Looks like Bronco, orange and blue. It looks good as it moves up to 4th. Slipping to 5th. Gets up into the wet stuff. Gets blown by. Slips back to 7th. And that's all it takes. A fraction of a second. You miss half. That's a couple positions.
Now Crayberry's looking high, going for a crossover move out of turn 2. Staying high as Adamzak tries to get a little slide job going into that turn, but it doesn't look like Carberry's going to get it with that. Oh, and as I say that, Adamzak hits the same wall and loses a couple more spots.
He does, Chris. We were riding on board on the nose just as that happened, and wow, good reflexes, got right on by. He's in 5th position. Up front of him, Stebner in 4th. He's been smooth and staying out of trouble. 3rd, Robertson. Moran, 2nd. Number 9, saw him have a good heat run. And Sean Stevens, your leader. Up front, all alone, solo.
Yeah,
we're halfway, Chris.
We are. He's got about a turn before he starts catching lap traffic up there in 1st place.
Lane Snook just still like kind of stagnant in 11th position. JC Windsor 12th. And he's got Chad Lawrence right behind him. And yeah, he's missing his front wing, so he has his hands full trying to keep that car. Oh no, they get collected a little bit right there. JC Windsor goes for a ride. Chance Lawrence, JC Windsor, around he goes, but he still is going. And caution, caution's going to come out there. Let's go back here. Quick replay. As we were saying, we were just watching them on board here. Let's get a better look. Down low, JC Windsor is up high, and yep, they just get collected. Want the same spot there, and well, it doesn't work sometimes. Well, actually, it never works, Chris.
No, it doesn't.
We got Jacob out there in the chat saying, come on, Hoffman, get up there. Let's see how he's doing with zoom in. How's the car look? The number 1S Dryden SSR machine. Well, it's all in one piece.
Yeah, his wheels are turned to the right a little bit there, and now they straighten back out. He's got a little bit of front wing damage on that left side of the car.
I see that now. A little bit of a crinkle. Hey, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he leans a little, different downforce. Right now, iRacing's scoring, trying to get these drivers in order. We're going to be around 12th position. Oh, man, those car colors look kind of similar here. Lights are still on the pace truck. We should be having 14 laps to go.
We had 3 more people.
Pace truck here. I can hear Chris is laughing because we can hear when the drivers are talking sometimes, and I'm laughing for 2 reasons, Chris. Sean Stevens, right? Up front there. Yeah. He's on the broadcast here, chatting, tweeting. That's why I call him Rowdy. He's out there chatting, and he's complaining how many laps this pace truck needs. I'm starting to, I don't know, might be concerned. Fuel, an issue.
I believe there was one driver over the chat, Tristan Moran. He said he doesn't know if he put enough fuel in it to finish this.
Oh, Tristan Moran, I believe, is in 3rd. Let's see, number 9. There he is. Oh, he's in 2nd.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the NASCAR driver that did that there on a red flag.
I hear him trying to talk to me. We've been through this before, chat. He ran out of fuel. Let's just say a hair too soon. Yeah. We wish him well. Hopefully that doesn't happen tonight for anybody else. But we'll have to find out. We'll see. Because the lights are still on the pace truck.
Oh, now they are finally. About time. We're ready.
Right. Thank you. Everyone stand up and cheer. We're going to go back to green flag action. Talk about a way to give these drivers a timeout, Chris. Just make the pace truck go around and around. Well, we still got quite a few race cars out here, race fans. Lights are off. Yeah. Sean Stevens. Your leader.
Tristan trying to get a little bit of room up there on the high side. And there goes Sean Stevens out of 1 and 2, or 3 and 4. Getting a huge run.
Yeah, big run. He did have Chris. Look at that. 3 cars. 4. Now 5.
Right.
Oh, no. A big wreck there. Let's see here. Can we slow it down? Looking at Timothy Robertson, I believe. Number 5, going high. 3 wide. Going way up high, right in front of the 39. Oh, hits the wall. Oh, hard up and over. 5 on the side of the car. Timothy Robertson. Oh, wasn't clear there, and man, that caused a big one. Let's see that again. Woo, well. Oh, hopefully we don't have to wait here another 5 minutes to go green flag action, race fans. Looks like they got a little too antsy there.
Well, what's really nice is if you watched during that, Kurt DeWeese ended up splitting those two, going straight through the middle, and not really getting a lot of damage out of that one.
Well, let's see. Looking at it. Yeah, you're right. He is... Well, scoring's going to happen. I think he's around 6th position. We'll have to wait here a hot minute to see. Looks like Quaker State might be getting a lap back there. You were talking about Chris. Tristan Moran worrying about fuel. Wonder if he's starting to sweat right now. Let's take a peek at the track state here. Doesn't look too bad right there, but let's see when it comes over here. Weather, 74 degrees, 48 humidity. The wind still the same, 9 miles an hour. 22 laps down, 13 to go. Sorry, Ray, we are a little bit busy, bud. Alright, lights are still on the pace truck. Yellow flag. The big one just happened. Too antsy. The first corner just as this race started. Wow, that took almost half the field, it seemed like. It seemed like we're at Talladega. Especially as long as we have to wait for the pace truck to come around here. What's that, Chris?
It looks like they're making another lap. Adamsack is letting the pace truck go by, so it kept the caution out.
Oh no, another car had incident, hit head on the wall.
Chad Lawrence, number 38.
It must be getting greasy out there. Looking at Craig Adamsack. Trying to come up here. I'm not sure if iRacing's a little confused out there or what's going on. I hear you, James. Uh-oh, lights are off on the pace truck. Finally, here we go. Let's see if we can't finish this thing. We are on lap 23. 12 laps to go. Your leader. Well, it shouldn't be Craig. It should be Sean Stevens. Pace truck, get ready to go off here. Race fans, we're going to have 13 laps to go. We start with 21. 10 drivers are left. They only got 2 backup cars. Tristan Moran worrying about fuel before. Bill Stebner fought through a wreck. Well, not once, but twice, I believe. Here we go. Green flag action. Sean Stevens trying to get it up there, and some reason iRacing scoring is a little confused there. Here we go, big advantage. Tristan Moran in second, battle for third. Carberry versus Stebner, and Carberry gets that slingshot.
We got one rolled over and 1 and 2 right now. Is caution coming out? Caution's no, there's no caution now. Kurt ended up just collecting the wall and coming down onto Taylor, which brought out the caution. They got stuck together and then Taylor just rolled.
Oh no, right place at the wrong time. You're right there. Let's see. Kirk DeWeese got a little slippery there, stuck on the outside, corrected it, then hit the wall again and came right down on Taylor Minair. Makes Minair go on his side, and he probably, does he get turned back over? No, he's got to get towed back. Oh, tough break there. You hate to see it. These drivers having a tough shot here, trying to, well, complete a lap. Back-to-back cautions, and, well, right off the bat, just like the start of this race, it's pretty good in the middle, but I don't know. We're not going to have a whole lot of race cars left, Chris.
No, we're not. They're pretty much just beating and banging right now. Hopefully they get it under control and keep going. and finish this out strong.
See another car ahead in the pits getting checked out. A few cars already down there. I think they forgot they're not in heavy, dirt street stocks or big block modifieds. You can't really lean on one another with these things.
Let's say, yeah, what I talked about earlier in the last race is you end up wrecking your car and you got a chance to get back out there, just go out there and keep going. Lane Snook, after starting on that front row, had a mishap out of turn 2, started all the way in the back after that. He's made his way up to 6th right now.
That is right. He is in 6th position. No, he's up to 5th.
I guess iRacing's being a little funky again.
iRacing's always a little funky. Back-to-back big updates this week. A lot of things came out, got released, updated. Sean Stevens, your leader. The lights are still on the pace truck. 24 laps will be in the books. 11 to go. Fuel could be an issue here. We heard it earlier when a couple cautions came out, a concern. You'll see it be a major concern when these drivers during pacing are going very low on the racing surface. Let's take a peek at the weather real quick. 74 degrees, 48% humidity, 9 miles an hour.
All right, here we go. The pace truck is off. We're coming out of 1 and 2, getting ready to go green as it enters the backstretch.
Still have 10 drivers. We started with 21. Half the field, well, they're loaded up and they're already gone. They're on to next week. Here we go. Your leader, Sean Stevens. Can he hold them off? Can we get some green flag action going? Looking on Tristan Moran on the outside. Sean Stevens gets the pole, but this time not as much. We're going to go way out, 3 wide. We got a couple cars in the wall in the back, but they are still green flag running. Lane Snook here trying to hold back, but I'm not sure where he went, to be honest. Something happened.
Yep. Here we go, coming out of 2. We have Carberry taking up the 2nd spot away from Moran. As he's trying to chase down Sean Stevens, Moran's just throwing it in there. Kind of gives him a little, hello, how are you doing?
That he did. He almost, I think, was getting a little hungry for the ice cream. Almost went down the pit road there.
I'm going to say, yeah, he almost clipped that tire down there, which could have been real crucial.
Sean Stevens advantage here. Next time, 7 laps to go, trying to hold off Carberry, who is on the move. He is in 2nd, moving up 7 spots from the beginning of this race. 9 of Moran back in position, back in rhythm. J.C. Windsor in 4th, Sebner in 5th, trying to hold off Bugsby Minor in 7th, and Kirk DeWeese in 8th.
Let's see, they all are going single file right now and spread out. I don't see really any action going on between anybody. Just all separated, trying to finish this out on green.
That's right. So far, good. But Thomas Carberry, he is searching. He is searching, trying to find an advantage against your leader, Sean Stevens. The gap, almost 3/4 of a second. He's going to have to play around. His time is a concern. 4 to go when we get the stripe here. When we cross the stripe, 4 laps to go.
Look, right now, we have a battle going on right now. I don't know if he's a lap down or not, but he's showing he's 5th, and he's battling with... No, it is for position between Windsor and Stebner.
Uh-oh, I think we got a caution. Might be here on the track. Craig Adams, we're still green. All right, let's go back up front here. Whooped around a 360. Deuces, 2 to go. Sean Stevens holding off the field. Carberry slipping back. Moran in 3rd. He's holding on. He might catch 2nd. I'm sorry, that's a lap car.
We're on the last lap right now. Sean Stevens pulling out with a 2.5 lead as he's getting ready to enter 3 and 4 and take this victory at the 360 sprint cars.
Coming out of turn number 4, the A main event winner, all the way from Australia, giving it a roll back after crossing the start-finish line. 2-6, Sean Stevens. Thomas Carberry will get second. Tristan Moran, well, he had just enough fuel, and did he run out? He might have ran out right there. He's coasting, and, well, he's not really moving. He is trying to pedal it. Wow, congratulations, 2-6 of Sean Stevens. Got the lead, never looked back. I know I was concerned, it sounded like, if he would have enough fuel. The pace truck there. Oh, wasn't being too nice, I would say, Chris. Doing a lot of extra caution laps. Let's take a peek here. We can find a little bit of race results. All right, Sean Stevens will be your overall winner right here at Bristol for the Rubbin Valley iRacing League Recruitment. Thomas Carberry gets second. Tristan Moran third. Bill Stebner fourth. J.C. Windsor fifth. Seth Busby sixth. Craig Adamzak seventh. Taylor Miner eighth. Kirk DeWeese ninth. And Lane Snook your top 10. Timothy Robertson 11th, Kenny Hoffman 12th, Chad Lawrence 13th, Jaden Rowdy Bush 14th, Barry Goldner 15th, Dalton Hayden 16th, Doyle Lawrence in 17th.
Looks like we got Sean Stevens all ready to go down there in podium finish. He's ready for his interview.
Aaron Turkey 18th, Kelly Puckett 19th, Jason Rochelle 20th. And yeah, we'll get tonight's race winner. Man, get this mouse to bear with me here.
God, I'm up here.
Tonight's feature winner all the way from Australia, it's Sean Stevens. Brother, you got the lead, you didn't look back. How does it feel?
Nah, the track felt actually quite good. I did a race earlier on and it was heaps slick and I couldn't really control it that much, but coming down to a 360, it's not too bad up high. I love it. It's good fun, and racing with you guys is awesome. Thank you very much.
I'm glad to hear, brother. Who would you like to thank to get you in victory lane here once again?
I'll give a shout out to Joshua Dennison. I know he's watching at home there. He would have loved to be in here too, but I don't think he's got the track. Give a shout out to everyone at Stevens Racing. Daniel Selleck, I'll give a shout out to him also. CNC Race Designs also. And a shout out to you for the broadcast. Absolutely amazing job you guys do. So, yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. We appreciate you, Sean Stevens, always showing up, putting on one hell of a show. Congratulations, number 2-6, Sean Stevens.
Thanks, guys.
You are welcome.
Little question, how much fuel did you end up with?
I only had a gallon left coming across that finish line.
We could hear you like, hey, how many pace laps is this truck going to do? We were wondering there. Is fuel a concern? I've seen it before.
Yeah, I'm always bad for that, not putting enough fuel in, so yes.
Well, I'm glad it panned out tonight. Have a good night, good day, celebrate with the race team, and as always, we'll see you next time.
Cheers, mate.
Thomas C. Carberry was our second place. Well, I can't really say victor, but he got on the podium. He got second position. Not sure if we got him for an interview or not tonight.
Well, it looks like they loaded her up and hooked it and booked it out, heading to the next one.
Oh, whoa, they're prepared. They're focused. They're on to the next race. Tristan Moran, right there, the number 9. Well, fuel was a concern we heard from the radio waves before, but held up tough. Got a little rowdy there, a little tire rubbing earlier, but good finish for him. 9th position, moved up 5 spots.
Oh, Olon Carberry is looking for the Discord invite. Let's see if we can get him in here.
While Chris works on that, I'll work through the field. Bill Stebner, 4th position. JC Windsor again. Oops, sorry. 5th position, the 4-0 Universal. Seth Busby, filter time 1-1, a fortune event. The first turn, lap 1. He got collected. Craig Adamzak gets 7th. The 2-4 Quaker State Machine. Taylor, we saw him right place at the wrong time. Was the car on the move. Kirk DeWeese, Lane Snook, Chad Lawrence, Timothy Robertson, Kenny Hoffman, Jason Rowdy Bush, Barry Goldner, Dalton Hayden, Doyle Lawrence, Kelly Mitchell Puckett, Jason Rochelle, Aaron Turkey, and Marshall Dugan.
Hey, Tommy, check your Facebook Messenger. It should be in there for you, where you can join.
See if we can go back here. We're going backwards. We want to go backwards. There we go. While we're waiting here, hopefully all y'all out there enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Sometimes, unfortunately, you have a consolation race that we had. There's only 2 drivers, and you can't advance it. And it's just something that's out of our control. So we appreciate you being patient, sticking along with us. Waiting to see if we can't get Thomas C. Carberry in here. He was 2nd place finisher tonight. Kind of just being sneaky, lurked around and took the advantage there when he had it. Sean Stevens, you're welcome. Thanks all for the race. He loved it. Discord link, there you go. Thank you, James. Congratulations, Shawnee, from Jacob, from Joshua. Haha, James, I hear you. There should be an 07 car and a 64 car out there.
Or a 2-7.
Paulie goes, awesome race, mate. You did good. What's that, Chris?
Or a 27.
That's right, or a 2-7. There is Carberry.
Yeah,
let's see if we can pull him up.
There we go.
There he is, 2nd place tonight, Thomas Carberry. How'd that car feel? You were sneaky and silent, it seemed. All of a sudden, bam, you're there in 2nd. How'd the car feel?
Oh, man, it felt pretty good, and everybody's just running around the top, and had her glued to the rug around the top, and I figured that I'd try the bottom and see what was down there. And it was pretty good. Sean said on the one restart, he's like, I don't know why people go to the bottom here. And then I started catching him, got like within a couple car lengths of him, and he sucked it to the bottom. He was actually a little bit better on the bottom than I was, though. So he pulled back away.
They play little mind games, but man, you did a great job. Congratulations. Who would you like to thank to get 2nd place tonight?
I guess myself, really. My buddy Craig was in there with me, and we had a good time racing with you guys tonight. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, we hopped in here and practiced with only a couple minutes left, and kind of tweaked on a setup a little bit and just ran with it. So it's the first time even running 360 here. So it was pretty cool. It was a good race.
Well, we're glad you had fun, and wow, that's scary. You only been here a couple minutes. Just think if you got a few extra minutes, could have won it.
Yeah, I probably would have been worse, to be honest with you. Dial myself out most of the time.
I hear you. Well, that's understandable. Well, hopefully we'll see you more in the future. Thank you. Thomas Carberry grabbed 2nd tonight and did it, well, all with himself and his buddy Craig. Good job, brother.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Man. Thanks for coming aboard. Yeah. We appreciate having you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for the broadcast, man. You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Well, there you go. That's really going to be it for us tonight. Stay tuned for Big Bacon Media on Facebook, Red River Valley iRacing League on Facebook for all updates for the league racing right here on dirt. Check out, see Ricky Bobby and Moose giving me a hand here. up in the booth for commentating. We appreciate it from Robert Charette and Nick Rolstad here, teammates in HRH Motorsports. I'm Big Bacon myself, and we appreciate y'all. Chris, any thoughts?
I'm ready for the league to start already. This is going to be one heck of a show.
Oh, that it is. I cannot wait. April 9th it starts with the Dirt Street Stocks and the Big Block Modifieds. And then on Saturday nights will be the Super Late Models and the Sprint Car 360's. Check them out. Red River Valley iRacing League, Facebook, and on iRacing. I'm Big Bacon. Make sure y'all keep it sizzling.
And get those wings ready because I am hungry after this.
That's right. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.